Hello, my friends. Today we are going to study English through the verb have. Have. English verb has three forms: affirmative, negative, and interrogative. Interrogative is a question. I have a book. Yo tengo un libro. You have a book. Tú tienes un libro. We have a book. So, nosotros tenemos un libro. They have a book. Ellos tienen un libro. Okay, we use have for affirmative. But if the subject, sujeto, is third person singular, third person singular. Third person singular, he, she, it. If this is the subject, we use has. Has. Él, he has a book. Él tiene un libro. She has a book. Ella tiene un libro. It has a book. Eso tiene un libro. So this is a third person singular rule. For third person singular, we use has, not have. Let us take a look at negative sentences. I do not. Okay, we use do not have. So don't is contraction. Contraction. Do not is don't. Okay, you don't have a book. No tengo un libro. No tienes un libro. No tenemos un libro. No tienen un libro. Here, for he, she, and it, we use does. So, does not is doesn't. Contraction, doesn't. It sounds doesn't. Does not have. So, no tienes un libro. No tiene un libro. No tiene un libro. No tiene un libro. Now, one thing we need to remember is, after this, we use here, have, the original form. Original form. He does not have. It's not has. He does not have. She does not have. It does not have. Or doesn't have. Doesn't have. Doesn't have. When you make a question interrogative, send do or does to the front. Do I have a book? In Spanish, yo tengo libro. Just like you can make question like this, right? But English, send do to the front. Do I have a book? And question mark. Do you have a book? Question mark. Do we have a book? Question mark. Do they have a book? And then for third person singular, he, she, it. Third person singular, we use does. 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 This sounds does. Does he have a book? Does she have a book? Does it have a book? Let's take a look at affirmative only. Affirmative. Spanish, you don't have to say yo tengo un hermano. You just say tengo un hermano. You understand that. Oh, this is I. Yo. But English, you have to say I. I have a brother. In Spanish, you can say tengo un hermano. You have a brother. You can say usted tiene un hermano, or tú tienes un hermano. So you don't have to say it, right? Tienes hermano. But English, you have to say you have a brother. And we have a brother. Nosotros, you don't have to say it. You can say it. You don't have to say it. Tenemos un hermano. Tienen un hermano. Tiene un hermano. Tiene un hermano. Tiene un hermano. You don't have to say it. Not necessary, right? But English, you always have to say the subject. He has a brother. She has a brother. It has a brother. Okay? So, subject, yes. Always. Except imperative, you need to use subject always. In Spanish, not always. You don't have to say subject always. But English, you need to say subject always. I have a brother. Tengo un hermano. You have a brother. Tienes un hermano. We have a brother. Tenemos un hermano. They have a brother. Tienen un hermano. Or you can say ellos tienen un hermano. Okay, let us do some practice. Práctica. Selecciona la respuesta correcta. I have. Yeah, this is first person, right? So you don't have to say has. I have a car. She, this is ella, the third person. So she has a book. They, third person, but this is plural, not singular. So they have pencils. We have pencil or papers. He, this is L, third person singular. So he has a computer. You have a pen. Francis, this sounds like a woman, right? Francis or man, whether it's a man or woman, ella, it has. So just remember third person singular. Third person singular rule, he, she, it. When the subject is he, she, it, you need to use has. Bill, this is he, right? So Bill has paper. The student, this is S, so this is ellos or ellas, whatever it is they. Third person, but it's plural. So the students have pens. Sarah and I. Sarah is ella, but I is yo. It becomes nosotros, we. We is first person plural, so we have pencils. I have a car. She has a book. They have pencils. We have papers. He has a computer. You have a pen. Francis has a book. Bill has paper. The students have pens. Sarah and I have pencils. Okay, this is the conclusion of today's study. And next time we are going to study to have, tener, negativo y interrogativo. Okay, this is negative or interrogative. Again, interrogative, in other words, is question. Okay, until then, keep studying English and que pasen un buen día.